Welcome fellow coders and SwiftUI enthusiasts. I'm Priya Sadri and today marks the beginning of an incredible journey. We are diving deep into the world of SwiftUI to create something both beautiful and functional. Our very own coding app, Code. But this isn't just any tutorial series. Over the next 4 episodes, we'll explore the depth of SwiftUI, core data, WidgetKit, and so much more, transforming a simple idea into a fully fledged iOS application that you'll be proud to showcase. Why Code, you ask? Code inspire, motivate, and sometimes they are just the nudge we need. Our app will bring the power of Word right into your fingertips with a sleek design and intuitive user interface that we'll build together from scratch. In our first episode, we're laying the foundation, starting with an introduction to the project and diving into creating our model. It's more than just code, it's about bringing our data to life. Then we'll venture into episode 2, where the magic of MVVM comes into play. We'll craft our view model and integrate the powerful Almofire for seamless network management. Our third episode is all about visuals and data persistence. Get ready to design stunning views and learn the intricacies of core data, ensuring our code app not only looks good but is also robust and reliable. And what's an app without a widget in today's world? In our finale, we'll explore WidgetKit, bringing code right to your home screen for the instant dose of inspiration. Whether you're here to sharpen your SwiftUI skill, explore new frameworks, or simply love building apps, this series is for you. By the end, you'll have a portfolio-worthy project and a deeper understanding of building apps with SwiftUI. So, are you ready to embark on this coding adventure? Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for the notifications, and let's create something amazing together. Welcome to Building Code. Your SwiftUI masterclass begins now. So, welcome to our first episode for creating the code app. So, in this episode, I'm gonna showcase briefly our app, and then we'll jump into coding and we'll code our model data here. This is just a short tutorial. I think in the 10 minutes we will be doing it or less. So here, and yep, I run my code app. So in my simulator, so here you can see we have an infinite scroll view here to showing codes and infinite codes. So here, let me just see. The pain stays green in winter, wisdom in hardship. So let me just see again. Yep, we have nice codes here. So I believe that every person is burned with a torrent. So that's it. We have a setting sheet here that you can set different images for our codes. We can use this one. This is so nice and so easy. So we have the favorite sheet here that this is stored in our core data and it's persistence. So if I, for example, I don't cry because it's over, smile because it's happened. So let me just add it to our favorites. So here it is. So if I close my app here and rerun it, here we go. And if I delete this one and this one and this one and do one thing every day that scares you, so your favorite this one, so you can just delete it from here, or you can deselect it from here. It's just deleted. So the data is persistent. So let me just rerun the app, and here we go. We have one code here. So this is our app, the actual app that we want to build. So open up your Xcode. If you don't have it, just go to the App Store and search for the Xcode here, Xcode. And yep, here we go. And this is our Xcode made by Apple, and you can download it for free and start to using it for building apps. So I already opened my Xcode, and let me just open a new project here. So let me just, yep, select the iOS and then the app, and here we have the code app, and make sure the interface is set to SwiftUI, language set to Swift, and the storage set to core data. Don't check hosting CloudKit or include tests. Next, and hit the create button. The Xcode will create for us a content view, a persistence here, and a code app for the core data, XC data, model ID. Here we have just a database for item and an attribute of data and timestamps. But don't worry about that. In the third episode, we're gonna hit to the core data, and we use our own data model in our core data. So here we have to just define our models. So here in our root, you can just right click new group, or you can use the option command and N and make a new group. So model, and then we have I press command and N for a new file, save file. So code model here, and this is it. And here we have an struct code model, and it confirms to callable, that is for encoding and decoding for JSON API or storing in our core data. It has to be confirmed to callable, and then we have to say confirm to identifiable. That makes every instance of our struct identifiable, and it has to be a variable of ID here in our struct. So we will make it so equitable, that makes sure that every instance are comparable with each other and SwiftUI automatically compare them to each other. So here for identifiable, first we have to define an ID variable. So this is a constant, so we use let for ID, and this is and we use UUID function to generate a unique ID for every instance, and this is the written in Swift. So Swift, it has built-in UUID function. So here we have let author for author here. So this is a string type for every author. So let content is used for the code, and this is a string. So let tags, and here we have the string type array, and then we have variable is favorite, yep, and this is a boolean type, and this is equal to false. So here we define three constants here, because when we fetch the data from the API, these four variables does not change, but for the is favorite, as you saw in our brief showcase, you can delete it from is favorite list. So this is the variable is for that, for favoriting one code or deleting a one code. So when is favorite equals false, it's not in your favorite list. When equal to true, it's on your favorite list. That's it. And here we have an enum for coding keys. Coding keys. This is just for our codable. For codable here, we want to define which variables we want to encode and decode here. So here, let me just create it. So this is a string type. So string type. So as you can imagine, we are just want to add these three strings because it's confirmed to string type. So and we have the coding keys here. So we have case, and the reason we want to this coding key. Yep. So here, the reason we want just these string variables here is that we don't want the ID to fetch the ID. We don't fetch the ID from the API, and we don't want to store the ID in our local storage. This is why. And yep, for its favorite, this is just in our local views, and this is between views and so on. And we just store the favorite one in our core data model. So we don't want to store every instance code that is favorite or not. So this is our just string. So we have to say author, then content, and here we have tags. So that's it. That's our model. So a quick tip, I think here, yep. Let me just see. We can yep. That's it. This is our first episode. Make sure to subscribe my channel and hit the ring the bell for the notification, and see you in the next one. Until the next, stay safe and practice.